As many of you know, this past weekend we lost our great friend Chris Bass. Chris was an honor to not just the radio world, but to people who were around him and people who knew him. You could not come away from an interaction with him without knowing more, without loving him, without knowing him, and without an appreciation of him. God bless you, Chris, and God bless your family. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
I don't know, Fritz. I don't know. Let's rock.
Let's go, buddy! Let's go!
Chris, we're going to laugh. We're going to honor you by laughing. We're going to honor you by telling the truth about sports. And we're just going to be ourselves because that was your greatest advice, not only to me, but to everyone who came to know you. Good morning. And welcome to the Tripped Up Draft Thursday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have you all with us. 3 hours for you today. First hour, whole bunch of stuff because got interviews with my good friend John Leahy out of Lowell, Massachusetts. He's going to join us. The Superback from Chicago, Sean Sierra, he's going to join us. And let's see, there was something else. Oh, yeah, the return of Simpsons football talk. Now, I will tell you all three of those segments were taped, but you are going to see them when as we go along here. Droid's with me, and welcome to those of you on the Grilled Sports Network. Victor Locke is with me. Good morning, gentlemen. How be you?
I don't want to be a victim of the Lakers, man. I don't want to be a victim.
Oh,
Droid, be quiet.
yeah. Because knowing, unfortunately, if something happens, then, yeah, Droid's going to have to hear from bronzexuals everywhere.
It's already bad enough the cadavers are up 2-0.
I don't care about the cadavers. They're going to get beat up in the next round anyway.
And I'm
Who
already
cares?
having a worry.
Why are you already having to worry?
Now, earlier I broke the news about Brandon Arbery getting a deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought about it. Oh, crap. What's going to happen to the rest of the offense?
He is your only part of the offense.
Seems like it.
It's not seems like it. That's just is it. Brandon Aubrey's been the only part of the Cowboys offense since last season.
Did we forget about what George Pickens did?
Who cares about GP3?
Hey, he's one of our elite receivers right now.
Elite. Shut up.
I mean, at least we don't have to worry about. At least we don't have to trust.
Who puts George Pickens and elite in the same sentence?
I didn't say elite, but he's best we got right now. I mean, at least we don't have to trust in Justin Fields.
Or Mr. Unlimited.
That's New York's problem. Well, no, he's not in New York anymore, is he?
He's not even in New York.
Where is he now?
Who cares? To quote Brian.
Thank you, Droid. You beat me to it. Who cares? This is how you know these two have come to know me so well here on the program. As mentioned, 3 hours for you today and tomorrow, and it becomes permanent on Monday. But I can't wait for hour 3 today because Deb Whitkus will be here.
All
And the
right.
banter will begin.
So
Already.
apparently, according to this, the Russell Wilson is still in New York as a Giant. He's still
Okay,
technically
he's
under contract.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Buy him out. Buy him out and kick him out.
That's gonna be a lot of money that the
Just like,
Giants don't
here's the
have.
rest of your stupid money. Now get out of my face, you thirsty.
Like I said, that's a lot of money the Giants don't have.
Yeah, who said the Giants had money?
That's a lie.
Especially after hiring John Harbaugh, you think they got money?
No, as I said, money the Giants don't have.
Giants having money after hiring John Harbaugh.
That's a lie. Yeah.
And Russell Wilson.
That's a lie. And Russell Wilson. I still don't understand why the Giants did that. You got Jackson Dart. What did you need Russell Wilson for?
Well, the thing is, they were trying to do it the proper way, and let Jackson develop.
Mm-hmm. That's a lie.
Then Russell started playing like garbage, and they're like, "Well, we got to put this absolute gem of a prospect in. We wanted him to develop."
Mm-hmm.
Dear New York Giants,
what are we doing?
Just like now, they're going to do. That's like now the Raiders are going to do the same thing.
If we're gonna do it right, we're gonna do it right. Dear New York Giants, what in the all types of blue hell
are we doing?
What in the all types of blue hell?
Absolutely.
are both New York teams doing? We're going to find out from Chris Simpson a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares unless your name is Ryan McCarthy.
Mr. McCarthy.
Oh boy. Now, I want to send a shout out to Mr. McCarthy. He's been a little under the weather. Allergies are kicking in. So Ryan, we hope you get well soon. So, gents, y'all ready for the draft tonight?
Oh yeah.
Why are you snoring?
Because listen, once the Chiefs make their one pick of the first round, I'm turning it off. I don't care.
That's a lie.
Listen, no, it's not a lie. You know why?
Why?
Because Sabres Bruins is tonight at 6 p.m. on TNT.
I repeat my sentence.
That's a lie.
And I got Nuggets Warriors at 8:30 p.m. on Amazon.
Nuggets Warriors. You got that wrong.
Nuggets Wolves. Shout
Wolves.
Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Warriors.
No, I don't.
Warriors.
No, I don't. Not after. I do not. Not after the season we had with all the injuries. No,
He said he wishes he's better for Ian.
The Trailblazers won. What?
Yeah,
They stole a game in Texas.
114-110. I believe that was the final score.
But that's also Wemby out with a concussion.
Yeah, and we don't know how
I was
long
talking
he's
about Tuesday. Tuesday, 106-103 Trailblazers.
Okay, that's the score. I'm thinking of game one.
Doggone it, and
right.
the Sixers won.
Who cares?
VJ Edgecombe was the reason the Sixers won. I'm sorry.
And they're not going to win any in Philadelphia. I'm sorry. Before we dive too deep into the NBA, today is all about football and the NFL draft. So we're going to take a break. And when we come back, you'll hear the voice of one Chris Simpson with Simpson's Football Chatter. Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Oh, yes. The tradition, the pageantry, the spectacle, the history, the slut. Wait. I gotta rep my brother's stuff right. All my DMV soldiers, stand up! And welcome to the Commander's Gridiron Report. You want your commanders to be repped right? Well, D. Willie is your man. Commander's Gridiron Report. Every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. Eastern, 10:05 a.m. Central on the Sotoba Media YouTube channel. Music by J. Cool.
Where my soldiers, right side, commanders. Where my soldiers, left side.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks!
Okay.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
A pizzle in the bottom left of that.
Man, I'm having fun with the crew covering the NBA draft, and it's going to be a ball, it's going to be a party, and it's going to be a lot of laughs. As we continue our draft coverage, someone's missing. Jody just handed me a note here. Oh yeah. We gotta have some football chatter, Simpson style. Returning for his 4th season with us is Chris Simpson. How you doing, my friend? Great to have you.
Likewise, as always. Thank you for having me. I'm doing well. You?
I'm great, man. The draft is here. All the mock drafts you can think of have flown across my desk. And before I even came on the air, my wife asked me, "Are you going to do at least one mock draft?" I told her no. She says, "Why not?" There's too much unpredictability in the draft. I mean, we know where we know who's taking the Raiders taking it with the first pick, but after that, that's where all the fun starts. So this is a fun time.
Yeah, it really is. And I think the draft, I think the draft starts at number 2. Because I think the Jets are going defense with that first pick. Because you remember they also have a pick at 16.
Yeah.
And that's courtesy of the Indianapolis Colts with the Sauce Gardner deal.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Jets are probably going to go Arvell Reese, that stud linebacker from Ohio State. You know, they could go David Bailey, or, I'll give you a little wild card, B. Don't be surprised if they go Carnell Tate.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either. I think he's the best pure wide receiver in this draft. And I mean, remember, this was a guy who started at number 3 on the depth chart, and then he just kept working his way up and really became an intricate part of what they did in Columbus last year.
What I love about Carnell Tate is that he has great hands. And I was introduced to a stat a few years ago because I heard it on a broadcast, the catch radius. The catch radius for Carnell Tate is insane.
Yeah, and for me, it's his route running. You know, I mean, look, couldn't care less what you do with catching the ball and everything. But as a wide receiver, I look for 2 things. 1, what are you doing to free yourself to get open without the ball? And 2, once you catch the ball, what are you doing with it in space? Yards after the catch really stand out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point. Yards after the catch has become such a big stat, especially lately. Who are some other stud wide receivers aside of Carnell Tate that could, I capitalize the word could, go in this first round?
Definitely Mekhi Lemon from USC. I raved about this young man all year long last year. Reminds me a lot of Amon-Ra St. Brown. Not afraid to go over the middle. He can block. He can stretch the field. He can go over the top and take the coverage, take the top off your coverage. Just tough, you know. And I think any team that gets him, they're going to benefit from his services. I think no matter where he goes or whoever happens to grab him, he's going to have an immediate impact.
It's just about a foregone conclusion that the Raiders are going to select Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy quarterback winner out of Indiana and national championship winner. How does Mendoza, 2-part question here, how does Mendoza benefit the Raiders, number 1? And number 2, do you give him the keys immediately?
How does he benefit the Raiders? You know, they got a long way to go. Yeah. I mean, hey, listen. I think they're getting it right. You saw how active they were in free agency. They had the money and they spent it, so I'll give them that. But they're nowhere close to being considered a winner. You know, I think he comes in and hopefully he can give them a little bit of stability at quarterback, because this is something they haven't had in quite some time. I mean, dare I say it, maybe since Derek Carr in 2016. And to answer number 2, would I give him the keys in week 1? I would. I mean, you drafted him number 1 overall for a reason. Brian, look, you've watched a lot more football than me. You're a little older than me. And name a time when you've ever seen a number 1 pick sit on the bench outside of Eli Manning.
I haven't.
Because Eli was a number 1 pick in 2004. Right.
And the best example of me seeing the number 1 pick and getting the keys immediately was Peyton Manning with the Indianapolis Colts.
And Cam Newton. Cam Newton, and I'm trying to think. There were others. Andrew Luck. I mean, you remember the Colts released Peyton Manning to draft Andrew Luck. So
Andrew Luck became Manning's successor. And he got the keys. He got the keys immediately to the offense. Peyton Manning, Cam Newton, Tua Tagovailoa. When he came in, they immediately gave him the keys.
And Joe Burrow.
And Joe Burrow. Same with
Joe Burrow was a number 1 overall pick. So I think Fernando's going to start. But I think the Raiders were smart in signing Kirk Cousins, a guy that can really mentor him. You know, because in this league now, you really have to have a quality backup.
Right.
You really do. And I mean, Kirk Cousins is at the tail end of his career, but I can't think of another guy that will be really concerned that Minnesota for Fernando.
Chris Simpson joining me here in the NFL Draft. You talked about teams having a reliable backup quarterback. I submit to you the story of Mac Jones and the year he had with San Francisco.
Yeah, he had a great year last year. And honestly, I think it's all about just finding the right system and the right fit for you. When he was in New England, they really didn't put a lot around him. He had better weapons around him in San Francisco, and he was able to thrive. I mean, he really kept the 49ers afloat when Brock Purdy was out. I really got to give him props. And that's also a testament to coaching and Kyle Shanahan. I thought last year was the best job that Kyle has done since taking that job.
Agreed. with all the injuries that the 49ers went through, losing Nick Bosa, losing Fred Warner, losing Ricky Pearsall for a few weeks. You lose Brock Purdy for 8 weeks, and yet somehow they kept rolling along. And I think it surprised everybody that thanks to the loss by Detroit, I believe it was week 14, San Francisco clinched the playoff berth, and it had the rest of the NFL going, what?
I'll tell you this. You know, if Mike Vrabel didn't win Coach of the Year last year, Kyle would have had my vote.
Same.
Without question. I mean, you lose all that. And then let's also mention that he loses George Kittle to a 20 Phillies in the playoffs against Philly.
And you lose one of the best parts of their offense in George Kittle. So they lost a lot of flexibility on both sides of the ball, and yet they went into Philadelphia, even what you mentioned a moment ago, even losing George Kittle to a torn ACL, and they come out of there with the win against the defending world champions.
Best win of the season for them, if you ask me.
Yep.
Best win of the year for them. They just went into Philly and punched them in the mouth.
They did. They did. We're looking at the draft order, and I'm going to come to the New York Giants at number 5. I know they got a lot of pieces missing, but what is their most pressing issue?
No, I think they need a quarterback of the defense. You know, a guy that can rally the troops, a guy that can kind of be that glue piece in the middle, right? You know, a guy that can call the plays and knows everything. And I think Caleb Downs would be absolutely perfect here. If I'm being completely honest here, Brian, I think he's the best player in this draft. You talk about a rangy safety that can do it all. Play in the box, pick up slot receivers, pick up running backs in the flat. Probably could defend a tight end if he wanted to. Can cover a lot of ground. And he's that one guy that makes you circle, and you have to know where he is at all times, because if you don't, he will make you pay. And I think he's the next great safety in the National Football League. I thought he was the best safety in the country.
Caleb Downs was something else playing defense, man. And out of playing in the SEC, playing out of Alabama, where so much expectation was hyped on him, he delivered. He really delivered.
He really did. And on top of that, you know, he became a key piece and a veteran piece for Ohio State. I personally don't think they win that championship without Caleb Downs.
I don't either. I don't either. Let's look to number 6, to Cleveland. Where do they begin their annual repair?
They need a miracle at this point. I mean, look, how many times have we been down this road? You know,
in 4 years together on the air, how many times have we been down this road, right?
No, look, I think they really don't have a receiver that scares you. You look at every team in the AFC North, you know, they have receivers that put fear into a defense. I mean, Cincinnati has Jamar Chase. The Steelers, they have DK Metcalf, and they just traded for Michael Pittman this offseason. You know, Baltimore, they have, you know, Zay Flowers. I think Zay Flowers is good. You know, I think I could see Carnell Tate fall into Cleveland here. He gives whoever's going to be starting that quarterback a true, solid number 1 weapon on the outside, a guy that can come in and really have an impact off the bat.
You know, they just traded for Michael Pittman. The Steelers just traded for Michael Pittman. You could see Carnell Tate falling to Cleveland, but who gets the ball week 1 in Cleveland?
Deshaun Watson. You see how much money they're paying that man?
Oh, the cap. If they were to ever let him go.
Listen, I don't care if you got 1 foot. You getting out there and you start.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. I think it's gonna be Deshaun. Look, this is no knock on Shador. I think Shador has all the talent in the world, but there's things he has to polish up on.
Yes.
It's simple. I mean, remember, you know, he's young. Let him learn, let him develop. And I'll tell you this. Tom Brady said it best. I saw him speak at the Fanatics Fest, the inaugural one. And he said, you know, the reason why a lot of these young quarterbacks don't succeed now is because they're thrown into the fire right away. Let them learn, let them sit back Let them learn how to read NFL defenses, because the defenses are a lot different than what you saw in college. You know, they're not as quick. The guys are faster. The guys are bigger and stronger. And I personally think Tom is right in this instance. I mean, he didn't start right away, and I think he panned out pretty well.
Yeah, well, you can't knock Tom Brady's career for he, as you said, he started on the bench, and then a lucky hit got him into the game to replace Drew Bledsoe, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. I mean, yeah.
The rest is history. Let's go back up to number 4 with the Tennessee Titans. We saw what happened to them this past year. What is their most pressing need?
They could go running back, because Tony Pollard's getting a little older now. You don't know how much more he has left in the tank. Or you see who the head coach is now for the Tennessee Titans, Robert Saleh. And I thought that was a phenomenal hire for them.
Yeah.
You know, he's in a smaller market, because, you know, that New York market can be tough for some guys.
Brutal.
But I thought he was the scapegoat here. They really didn't give him a lot to work with.
And they kept giving him less and less chance to get somebody that will work with that offense. So they handcuffed him the moment he got to New York.
I'm gonna say they go David Bailey at 4. Another one that I raved about during the college football season. You know, if you watch that Texas Tech defense, they had a big 4.
They did.
Romello Height on one end. They had Lee Hunsa in the middle. They had David Bailey, who I just mentioned, and Jacob Rodriguez in the middle. You know, I thought, you know, he was the guy that kind of kept it all together. But David Bailey, I mean, he was a man amongst boys. I remember the first game in which I got to cover him. Plays the run the same way he does the pass, with that same relentless and consistent energy. And he just a motor. And I think Robert Saleh would really use him to his full strengths and capabilities.
That's Saleh's strength, because he was defensive coordinator for many years. How about Arizona? What is their most pressing need?
Oh man, I mean, they could go offensive line. They have so many pressing needs. They can go offensive line. They could go quarterback. They could go, you know, they could go edge guy. They could go linebacker. But you know, I think running back probably suits them best, because James Conner, we don't know how much longer he has. Or did they release him? I really don't remember. But yeah, I think they go and get Jeremiah Love, a true home run hitter, a big part of what the Notre Dame offense was able to do when the Irish handed him the ball and they ran the offense through him. You saw great things happen. I mean, he can take a play and take it the distance. You know, catches the ball out the backfield, and he blocks as well. So I look at these little things with a lot of these prospects.
At 7 is Washington. Where do they go?
You know, they can go edge guy. You know, I thought they had a tough time getting after the quarterback. I think they're going to go defense here. Whether that be defensive back, whether that be a linebacker. Why not a Sonny Styles? 6'5", about 240 pounds, can learn from Bobby Wagner. You know, I think Bobby is probably going to be out after this year, and he just give the keys to Sonny. But Sonny was such an intricate part of what Ohio State did, and I raved to you about the Ohio State defense throughout the year. I mean, that front 7 was so mesmerizing. Let's put it that way. And Sonny Styles was a big part of that.
He was. Gonna go down the order a little bit. Let's look at 11 with Miami. Tua is gone. They are in need of a quarterback, because I don't know if Quinn Ewers can pull the trigger. But what do you see for Miami at number 11?
So they have 2 picks in the first round. You know, at 11, and then they pick later down the road in the first round, because at 30, which would have been Denver's pick.
Yes.
They could go wide receiver here, but I think this is a very wide receiver heavy draft.
It is.
I think they could go defensive back, like a Mansour Delane from LSU, or Colson Hood from Tennessee. That's a possibility. Or you know, you go wide receiver maybe Omar Cooper Jr., KC Concepcion from Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm. Omar Cooper Jr., wherever he lands, I think he's going to make an impact immediately. If you could choose a team that could use Omar Cooper Jr. immediately, and I had the chance to cover him in covering the Indiana Hoosiers, as you know, the last couple of years, who would benefit? Which team should he go high or low? Which team would benefit from Omar Cooper Jr. the most?
I have two. I'll give you one. New England.
Mm-hmm.
New England, they they need something.
You saw it in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Drake May had nowhere to go.
Yeah,
Drake May had nowhere to go.
Yeah, I'll say New England, and I'll even say Buffalo. Now I know the Bills acquired DJ Moore, but Omar could come in and be that number 2 wide receiver, and then that puts Khalil Shakir in his natural position at 3 in the slot.
In the slot.
So I'd say one of those two teams. Maybe even the Chargers, because they were a little hit or miss at times.
Yes.
Offensively. I mean, yeah, Quentin Johnston's good, but can you rely on him?
And that's been the problem for the Chargers receivers for a very, very long time, even before they left San Diego. Who can you rely on to make the big catches and get the yards after catch for you?
Yeah, definitely. So I would say them. I'm trying to think of another team. Maybe even Arizona. Arizona. Maybe the Rams, because we don't know what's going to happen with Puka Nacua. And those are the teams I could think of, Brian.
One more, and then I'm being told by my producer that we got to go to a break, and I got to be a homer. What does San Francisco do in the first round?
I would go pass rusher. I would go Malachi Lawrence from South Florida.
Yeah,
because Nick Bosa needs another guy to play alongside of him. And look, he's going to command a bunch of double teams and a lot of triple teams, and you can't double and triple everybody. Malachi is 6'4" with long strides, has that motor to get home to the quarterback, plays the run. I think he fit in perfectly with the Niner gang.
The person I was thinking offensive line, they would do.
No wrong with that.
And I was looking at Max Iahechenor out of Arizona State.
Yeah, he a scrappy one. I think he would come in and he'd learn. And just like offensive linemen today in the draft are having those immediate impacts. I mean, I look at Tristan Wirfs when he got selected by Tampa Bay. And look at the impact he had right away, and went to the Super Bowl. And I think he's one of the best in the league. Yeah, I can see Max having an impact like that.
Yeah, I could see that too. I think they go line either way, offense or defense. We're gonna find out. Brother, very, very much, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Much love as always. Appreciate you. Happy draft day. And one piece of advice I give to a lot of these guys is just echoing two legends: Charles Woodson, build your legend, and Ed Reed. The road to a gold jacket begins today.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter what round you get drafted or who selects you. Just take full advantage of your opportunity and make a name for yourself. Get your foot in the door and show them why they should keep you.
Indeed. Thank you, Chris, very, very much. I love you. I can't wait to talk football with you this season.
Absolutely. Likewise. Thank you.
Go to the Go Jacket starts today, and two legends that were not drafted in the first round, Tom Brady, Joe Montana. How do you like them apples? Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Drew Willingham,
in this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete! 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 Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
Cause we take this job so serious.
What are we doing?
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
On the screen is one of my best friends in broadcasting, and he's one of my best friends in life. As we revive Mike, please help me welcome John Leahy. John, how are you, Mike?
everything in color just so everything kind of stood out. Broadcaster's Edge has kind of helped me with that to compartmentalize everything because I get drowned in papers.
Yes.
Poster board. My wife just told me it was his poster board. Yeah, but I like to work with as little paper as possible. I don't like a cluttered workspace. I like to know where everything is and where I can retrieve it when I need it. So that's where the beauty of Broadcaster's Edge comes in. But like I said, we all have our own way of doing it. There's no wrong way. So whatever works for the individual broadcaster is great.
Tell you one of the craziest stories that happened to me. It's 2002. I was with Chicago State University, and I made the trip with them to Kansas City because they were playing University of Missouri, Kansas City. Now, at the time, those games from the road were tape delay. So all I had was a microphone, a headset, and a recorder, and any adapters I would need just in case. You have your bag of tricks with you just in case. I get to the arena, and I'm ready to roll, and 10 minutes before tip-off, my microphone falls apart.
Oh, jeez.
The connection falls completely apart. And I'm going, now what? Now what do I do? Fortunately, the folks from UMKC had a spare headset that I could use. I did the game with no problem. I told them thank you. And that's when I really began to upgrade my equipment. So now everything runs through a laptop. My tablet has my commercials. My spare tablet has my commercials. My main tablet has my run sheet because I save everything there. And like you, as little paper as possible. My spare tablet has my run sheet, and I just really upgraded from there. But yeah, I've had equipment fall apart on me, as you mentioned earlier. 10 minutes before a game. I didn't even do a pregame that night. But as I said, fortunately, I got rescued by UMKC, and they allowed me to use their headset. I know you've got wild stories like that.
Yeah.
Just not equipment either.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you an example. This past year, I was doing a UMass Lowell game at home, and we got knocked off the air. And it was a problem with OBS is what we use to do the broadcast. And so I keep OBS open during the game so I can see the broadcast. I know what I'm looking for. I know what is supposed to happen and what's not supposed to happen. So I'm doing the game, and all of a sudden I see this big red streak on OBS saying that's telling me that the levels are whacked. You're off the air. You're not broadcasting, the way you're supposed to. So the main thing to do when you have equipment problems and equipment failure during a game is keep calm and use a clear head. I just immediately knew from experience, reboot the computer. When you reboot the computer, everything comes back on. You only miss like a minute or two of action. You pray you don't miss a goal during that sequence. But remember, Brian, when you come back from technical difficulties and doing what you have to do, you can always recap for the audience. You be honest with your audience. Say, listen, we got knocked off the air for a minute or two. And this is what happened while you were away. Hopefully you'll say you didn't miss anything.
Right.
But you have and you're supposed to recap the action anyway, right?
Yep.
Especially when you're on
That's
radio.
a rule. That's a rule, especially on radio.
Every couple of minutes, you should be giving score and time. You should be recapping to your audience how you got to that point. So we've all been there, and it's just you got to keep a calm head when stuff goes wrong. And I've learned that from experience.
Yeah, keeping a level head is so important. And I've had to learn that through experience several times. One of my other craziest games was 2002. It was a high school game with the number 3 and number 2 team in the area, and both were in the same league, the Chicago Catholic League, which I enjoyed covering for the better part of 14 years. And all the media pundits called me and they said, "Are you doing Brother Rice St. Rita tonight?" I said, "You better believe I'll be there. You better get there early because there are going to be a lot of folks in Chicago media there because it's a big game, and St. Rita's got a small booth." Well, at the time, I didn't have a car, and I got stuck on another assignment, and I'm racing to St. Rita, and sure enough, the booth was full. So the fellow in charge said, "I got an option for you. Talk to me. Can you climb up to the roof and cover the game there?" I looked up and I went, you know what? The heck with it. I'll do it. So I brought my equipment up to the booth, and it started raining.
Oh.
It was sunny when I got to the stadium. It started raining right during the first quarter. Fortunately, I had my umbrella, but unfortunately, a gust of wind took care of that, and I see my umbrella flying up 79th Street. I'm soaked to the bone now. Can't see any numbers on the field, and I'm just using a graph in my head of where the numbers are, and I faintly see the helmet at the 50-yard line. So I said, "All right, that's my baseline. That's what I can use." You know that game went 6 overtimes.
Oh, jeez, that's amazing. That's amazing. Did it rain the whole time?
It rained up until the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow.
It rained up until the fourth quarter, and as I said, I'm already soaked to the bone, and I'm thinking the heck with it. I'm finishing this one, and it was already a classic, even though at the time it was 14 apiece, because Brother Rice had just tied it when the rain lifted. That thing
You should have got Illinois Sportscaster of the Year for that broadcast.
I wish. I wish. I'm still trying to find a copy of that game. So because some people heard highlights of it, and 6 overtimes later, the game was over. I climbed down. My shoes were mush. I was mush. I put my coat on, and everybody in Chicago media that was there was shaking my hand because they heard part of the broadcast. And they're like, "How did you survive this?" I kept going. I had the microphone held up to me, umbrella. It was raining the whole time, but heck with it. I kept going.
Absolutely.
And I'm walking through the parking lot. Some of the parents, bless their hearts, also heard me. And a couple of them said, "You deserve a post-game meal." So I'm carrying 2 plates of post-game meals from that party. I finally get in the house, and I take my coat off, and it felt heavy. I said, "Why is my coat heavy?" Tell you exactly why. There were 4 beers waiting for me in my pockets.
That's a success story if I've ever heard one.
That's one of my favorite broadcast nights of all time. And it just showed me, you know what? I was born to do this. If I can survive a thunderstorm and rain all the way till the fourth quarter, and then it goes 6 overtimes, and it's still a classic to this day, I know I was born to do this.
Make sure that story's in your book when you write it.
It's there. It's already. I already planned it. It's already there. Speaking of books, there's one that you have published and one that you're working on. Tell us about those.
Well, I have 3 books actually that have been written. That they're on sale anywhere you buy books. The first book I wrote was called "Living a King's Life," and that came out of the 2009 season I had in Kalamazoo with the Kings. Kind of a day-by-day look at the team from the broadcaster's perspective. It's kind of like a day-by-day diary of the team. So that was the first one. The second one was called Breakaway Wisdom, where I sat down with the coaches of Hockey East, and we talked about success concepts, and I asked each coach to talk about the success concept, both from a personal and a professional level. There's some great stuff in there. You got guys like Jack Parker, Jerry York, Dick Humility. These are legendary coaches in college hockey.
Yes.
And hockey. So these guys are in the book, and they shared some great wisdom. And the most recent book is Living on Air, which is a compilation of life lessons I've learned over both 60 years of living and 30 years in the broadcast booth. And I'm working on the 4th one now. As you well know, you were interviewed for this book.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be called Hat Tricks and Home Runs. And we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stories from 30 years in the business. But it's not only going to be just the stories. We're going to start from the early years and work our way up. And we're also going to talk to some people that have different roles at athletic events. Like we'll talk about PA announcers, we'll talk about referees, we'll talk about official scorers and stuff like that. So we'll bring the whole picture together in one nice book. So I'm almost ready to write it. I'm finishing the research part of it now. And hopefully when I get back from Virginia next week, I should be able to start writing it.
I was so honored when you got a hold of me and you wanted me to be a part of that book. I couldn't resist. I wasn't going to resist anyway, because as I said at the top of this, you indeed, my friend, are one of my best friends in life and in broadcasting. You've always been there for me and with me. I appreciate you for wanting to have me in that book. And I got to tell you, man, I appreciate you so very much.
Well, I appreciate that, Brian. The feeling's mutual, and hey, we all have stories to tell, right? And
Yes, we do.
And that's what this book is going to be about. It's going to be a lot of great stories going to be shared. And I talked to a lot of great people for this book. I mean, I talked to Paul Stewart, who was a former NHL player and referee. I talked with Tom Calhoun, who's the public address voice of the St. Louis Blues. He's going to be in the book.
That's wonderful.
A lot of great people who I've had the chance to work with over the years contributed to it. So it really will be something special. It'll be ready in 2027. And then hopefully we'll have a book signing in the summer of 2027. So I'm really looking forward to getting that out there.
Well, when that book signing happens, Jody and I will do our best to be there for that book signing. That is great. That's John Leahy, one of my best friends in broadcasting, giving you the scoop on how to prepare and sharing some stories as well. And be ready for hat tricks and home runs to come out next year. John, I love you. An absolute pleasure, my friend.
Brian, it's always a great experience for me having the chance to talk with you. I love your stuff. I've been watching your play-by-play and all your shows, and you do a great job. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to staying in touch.
Thank you. Man, we got a lot more stuff to do. Thank you, John Leahy. Of course, we, as I mentioned at the top of the show, we taped that last night, but we got more to do. And I think after the break, I'm going to get yelled at for not giving you an ID. So we'll do that. We'll do our scoreboard update and all the other fun stuff. Snowman in the Morning, hour 2 begins. Introduce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
because we take this job so serious.
What are we doing?
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Okay, I'm officially tired now. WNID, this is Snowman in the Morning.
You're listening to WJKS.
Wait, wrong one.
Broadcasting live
Wrong
in your
one.
region, across our nation, and around the world. This is Snowman Multimedia. We need to see it.
Father was trying to need to go to hell.
It's really, in the end, basically a skill issue.
Here he is back in the shotgun, takes a snap, throws to Jesus Christ.
Shut up! Like it suck. I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks!
Now get out my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches. Now get the hell out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
It wouldn't be a Snowman in the Morning without some Snowman in the Morning stuff.
We
Yeah.
We need to see it.
We need to see it. Absolutely. Thank you, gentlemen, for catching the mistake I made while I was running that interview. Thank you very, very much. And thanks to Napoleon for catching it first. 11:05, 5 minutes after the hour. Hour 2 is here. Well, gentlemen, tonight's the night.
Tonight's
the
the
NFL
night.
draft.
No.
Oh, come on. What was the number? What was the pick the Chiefs had? I want to say it's
the 9th.
Yeah, I want to say it's the 9th.
I think it's 9. Let's find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. We
Live-
did this
live
yesterday.
research, people.
We did
Yes,
this
live
yesterday. Snowman and I did
research.
this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Where we did the draft order. Okay, I got the draft order up. This is via ESPN, the 4-letter network. Numero uno goes
Of
to
course.
the Raiders. The second one goes to the Jets. The third goes to the Cardinals. The fourth to the Titans, and the fifth to the Giants. The sixth goes to Mr. Bay's team, the Cleveland Browns.
And
And
where's
yes,
the Cleveland Browns?
With the sixth pick in this year's draft, the Cleveland Browns select a miracle.
a do-over of the 2025 draft.
No. A do-over from 1999.
There you go. And yes, the Chiefs are number 9.
Yep, Chiefs pick 9.
7,
Which way do they go, Droid? We'll start there. Which way do they go?
Let's go.
I don't really know what at this point. I mean, I think a good pick would definitely be defense. That'd be a great pick. We need an edge rusher. This is a very wide receiver heavy draft. Taking a wide receiver in the first round just doesn't sound like a logical decision for me, especially for the Chiefs.
Yeah, you got,
Mhm.
and the thing is, you have a good running back coming off from their Super Bowl win in Seattle.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes, you do have to contend with Justin Fields in the interim, but we know Patty Mahomes is going to be on the way back. So we
And
know
you said
that
the key, and Victor, you said the key words in the interim.
in the interim.
In the
But
interim.
I gotta say, they the most envious wide receiving core has got to be the Chiefs. They have just a lot of talent in wide receivers. They really do.
I don't know about that.
I look at it that way.
I mean, you got Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy. Outside of that,
The X-Man.
Tyquan Thornton, I guess.
I like the X-Man. Xavier Worthy is really good.
He's
I do
really
too.
good,
I
but
do too.
he needs to stay out of trouble. That's the thing.
That's even everybody.
And he needs to do better route running.
That's another thing. Oh, Lord, that man cannot run a route to save his life.
That's gonna be a hindrance, but
Needs to do better route running.
What?
He's got to
Okay.
get more. He's got to get more precise with his routes.
with his cuts particularly.
Mhm.
What in the world did the Giants do at number 10? They have 5. They have
Blow it up.
They got their running back. They got their quarterback.
They got the running back. They got the
They got
quarterback.
Malik Neighbors at wide receiver and Darius Slayton and Wandale Robinson. Not a bad wide receiver room. I would add something in like the second, third round. Again, wide receiver heavy draft. You could wait till like the third round and still get a pretty good receiver.
Yeah.
But I think they need a secondary.
Yeah, badly, because they got killed in the secondary.
I would say get a safety. If there's a high hyped safety, grab him.
Yeah, here's the crazy thing. The Giants have 2 picks in the top 10, the 5th and the 10th.
You go defense with both of them. You go secondary. I say you go secondary with both of them because that's how teams beat the Giants last year. They took the top after they beat up Philadelphia in the Meadowlands. How did teams beat the Giants?
Over the top.
They took the top off the secondary.
Yep, over the top.
They beat them over the top.
Oh, wait. The Chiefs do have 2 picks. They have one in the 9th, and they have one in the 29th.
So a second pick, 29th, I think that's where you maybe select a receiver. You could select secondary since we lost I already forgot his name. He's not even on the team anymore. Oh Lord.
That's how much you remember him, right?
No, he was really important, dude. We traded him to the Rams.
Why'd you do that?
Make playmakers smile for once.
Los Angeles.
Father tries to go to hell is what you do.
Now, Federal China.
Don't make me.
Short
Don't make me
hell is what he
listen,
do.
don't make me dig that clip up. I'll do it.
I know you will.
Don't make me dig that up. I mean, I laughed my head off yesterday.
I asked No Man this question. I'm gonna ask you.
Trent McDuffie.
Okay. Trent McDuffie.
One more time.
Yeah. Trent McDuffie.
Trent McDuffie. Okay.
Now I asked the question to Snowman yesterday when we were on the phone. I'm gonna ask you, Droid. Is there a player that everyone perceives to be a top draft pick or a first round pick that you think is going to fall by the wayside? Like 2 years ago, we had Will Levis, and of course, last year was
Shedeur Sanders.
The cacophony of Shedeur Sanders. Who do you think is like that this year?
This year? Ooh. Ty Simpson.
Okay.
Without a doubt, Ty Simpson.
I agree.
I think it's one that Mr. Marks had.
I think Ty Simpson is not ready for the next level. He's not. Of course, Carson Beck, you could also say, but Ty Simpson, he's not ready for the next level.
Neither quarterback, Carson Beck nor Ty Simpson, is ready.
And I think a bigger one than Ty Simpson, Drew Aller.
Yeah,
Drew Aller.
And the last 2 quarterbacks we mentioned, Drew Aller and Ty Simpson, have something in common. They're coming off of injuries. Major injuries.
Major ones. Yeah.
I think your top 3 quarterbacks in this draft.
We know it's Mendoza one.
Mendoza, of course. I mean, it's Fernando Mendoza.
Yep.
Garrett Nussmeier
out of LSU.
And since Diego Pavia is not till next year, I can't say Pavia. And what's his name? Something more. Committed
Dante
to Oregon.
Moore. Dante
Moore. He committed back to Oregon, so he's going to be playing another year. So I can't say him.
Dante Moore said no, thank you.
Isn't that the one that Mr. Marks has a problem with? Earl Marks has a
Yeah,
problem.
because
Earl Marks. Yeah,
I'll say it for you. Dante Moore is a bitch. And he ain't
he is a BITC.
Let me talk about another. You know what?
Wait. Just a moment. Just a moment. I hate to make this comparison when we're talking about quarterbacks and tonight's the draft. And good morning to everyone in the Fanatics feedback zone, including LA Edits and Zakia McCoy. Zakia has often come by here. We thank you all for joining in. Lost my train.
Actually, no. Diego Pavia is eligible for this draft, so we'll say Diego Pavia.
You're talking about Dante Moore.
Dante Moore equals Shedeur Sanders.
Oh.
I think my top 5 QBs. We've already said the 3. My last 2, I'm gonna give it to Cole Payton out of North Dakota State and Taylor Green out of Arkansas.
You know what? You said Cole? Remind me of his name again. Out of North Dakota State. I may have to do some research on that kid.
Pre-draft
the last
analysis,
time-
according to the Four Letter Network, Peyton's only year as a starter came in 2025 with the Bison. He is a polished, crisp lefty passer who has a thick frame and
he's
sound
a southpaw.
mechanics.
Grab him.
Peyton has a good setup, a quick release, and can change arm angles effectively. He does not
what?
have elite arm strength, but is more than adequate to short to intermediate passing game.
Now you just gave me something about Cole Payton that can make him very dangerous to whomever drafts him.
He's a lefty. He's I
lefty.
think we can't say Michael Vick. I mean,
Nope.
actually, yes, we can say Michael Vick
can.
out of his rookie
Nope.
year. Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
that's the best comparison you get for
Yeah,
lefties.
you can. You most certainly
Oh
can.
yeah.
Listen, we're not going to be like
Well,
the
let's
Four Letter
compare some
Network and only compare them to players with the same color as them. Okay, we are going to compare them to whatever player they are comparable to, and in this case, it's Michael Vick.
I didn't catch the comparison, so forgive me. Michael Vick is a good comparison.
Yeah, we said
Now-
that's the best comparison you can get is Michael
Yeah.
Vick for lefties.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm getting picked at 12
Who's next?
and 20.
Next.
Didn't we have the 12th the last year too? Let's see. So
I
we did-
think the guy that goes to your Dallas Cowboys,
Mhm.
hear me out,
Okay.
Monroe Freeling, offensive tackle out of Georgia.
I'm not gonna sneeze. I'm not
I
gonna
wouldn't trust
sneeze at
that.
14th overall in the rankings. He's second in offensive tackles and got a grade of 88.
Screw the rankings. Screw the rankings.
I'll say this.
Screw
I
the
would-
rankings.
I wouldn't be
Put him
that
in.
adver-
Put him in pad. Okay. You know what?
I
See,
wouldn't
this
be
is
too
me
adverse
being
to
to
it.
get off. This is me having to get off my lawn, taking that.
Ooh, and as I say that, you want to know something funny, Brian? Guess who his draft
that?
comparison is?
Who's that?
Dallas Cowboys offensive tackle Tyler Guyton.
Yeah, that's what we got last year.
No, you got him in 2024,
Wow.
not
Oh,
2025.
okay.
Wow.
Or I can see them selecting Ione from Penn State, number one
Yeah.
on the guard
Victor,
position.
floor is yours. Who do you guys select?
Well, I wouldn't be adverse to that because I still would like more offensive line help.
Mhm.
This offensive line of this past year, to me, was significantly better than the past couple of years. Dak didn't really get hurried. He didn't fall down too much. The running game started looking more solid when they started running, dedicated, didn't have to run back by committee. So that was a plus. I personally would go. I'm okay either way on the first pick. The second pick is where I'm like, we need to get someone. I said the first pick is either an offensive lineman or someone or I'm gonna use the joke because it's there. Put someone in the blank field.
Oh, you think you need a wide receiver?
No, a middle linebacker.
No.
linebacker.
Yeah, we need someone
I
defense.
think you're going to select. This is my draft prediction for the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to select C.J. Allen, linebacker out of Georgia. This is the pro comparison.
would be a good pick.
Roquan Smith.
The only problem with Roquan was injuries. Let's just hope the young man avoids the injuries.
Yes,
absolutely, and I absolutely agree with you on that. I think that's who you draft for a linebacker. I can, however, see Anthony Hill Jr. out of Texas. His pro comp, according to Matt Miller, Edgerrin Cooper.
Okay, hometown boy makes a bit of sense.
Linebacker out of A&M. He was drafted at pick 45 by Green Bay.
Okay. Who do you think goes to Washington at number 7?
Number 7, I mean, with Terry McLaurin obviously becoming unhappy, I think they select a wide receiver here to couple him.
And I think I have.
Well, Jordan,
I have
you
the
pick one, and
receiver.
Snowman, you pick one.
Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State.
You beat me to it. That's what I was looking at.
I heard him say Jordan. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go with him on this.
6'2", 200, can be a number one wide receiver. Versatile. He's explosive, and he can run. Victor, what do we always repeat from Keith Jackson? That's the key to being a receiver. You gotta run. They run.
Okay.
And playing with the healthy Jaden Daniels.
You need someone who's a speedster. You need someone who can burn the secondary.
You need that. You absolutely need that.
Okay, so let's go up to.
You gotta have someone take the top off the secondary. Jordan Tyson, I think, goes to Washington.
Okay, let's go to the top. We already know what the
Okay.
Raiders are going to do unless the Raiders pull a Browns move. Number 2, the New York.
Let's hope not.
Jets.
David Bailey, edge rusher out of Texas Tech.
Makai Lemon out of USC.
I don't think they select Makai Lemon, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Heck no.
They just got rid of one of their edge rushers, and they're probably going to get rid of Jermaine Johnson. So you got to select an edge rusher to take his place.
Okay. What the heck?
And at least learn under Jermaine Johnson for a little bit.
Well, now what the heck they do with quarterback? Because holy Jesus,
I don't think they're going to draft a quarterback. I'm just going to be unless they select Jalen Daniels out of KU. I don't see, and I hope he doesn't go to the Jets. I hope to Lord he doesn't go to the Jets.
They draft Aaron Rodgers again.
I'm dying. I've been dying to, Droid. I've been dying to ask you this question. Is he related to? Is he related to the Redskins quarterback?
No, him and and Jaden are not blood related at all. It is just a coincidence that their name is the same. Just like Miller Moss. Coincidence is just a thing.
Okay. All right.
But if they are going to draft a quarterback, I can see, sadly, the fate of Ty Simpson going to the New York Jets.
Going to the Jets. Going to the Jets.
All right.
But it'll be lower than 2.
But I'm of course kidding. I don't think Arvell Reese is going to fall to 3rd overall. I think he's actually going to get selected by the Jets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3, the Arizona Cardinals.
Now, this is where David Bailey gets taken. Cardinals need nothing but a defensive line, and that'd be a good start.
Okay. Sports means that's
Forget
what the Bucs
that.
say.
The Cardinals need a quarterback.
Well,
the Cardinals need a quarterback.
Sports Memes channel says
Bad.
Again, Brian, you got plenty of good options later on. Like, I can see Cole Payton going to the Arizona Cardinals.
Dear God, no. I don't want them to ruin that young man. I kid as I
Would you rather him take Pavia?
I don't want him to get ruined either.
Would you rather go to the Browns?
Oh, dear God.
Okay. You want to hear the 4-letter network's pre-draft analysis on Diego Pavia?
Sure.
Pre-draft analysis. Though Pavia doesn't meet prototypical measurable standards, he is a big playmaker and ultra competitive. His arm strength is adequate to good, but he is not a polished passer in terms of mechanics and delivery. Pavia's deep balls often float, and he probably would struggle to drive the ball into tight windows against NFL defenders. He is at his best in the short to intermediate passing game, excelling with RPO reads and accuracy. Pavia has some trouble finding passing lanes because of his stature, but he has great escapability and is very dangerous outside of the pocket. He is a dangerous option runner too, displaying true running back skills. Pavia can accelerate when on the run and will lower his shoulder to get the tough yards. Overall, his size is a concern, and he would benefit from staying in the shotgun at the next level.
I'm going to say pick him up. Only reason why I say pick him up is because usually whenever the 4-letter network brings up a prospect, I go the opposite way. I'll give you a perfect example.
I'll give you Drew Brees.
I'll give you from a basketball standpoint. They gave Steph Curry like a mid-C projection.
They gave him a C. They gave Steph Curry a C-.
A C-.
And he's the greatest shooter of all time.
Right. So
they gave Stephen Curry. They downed Stephen Curry every chance they got.
So that just
and
shows
to a point, 17 years later, they still do. Because
now,
I better not go any further.
Who looks taking the first round? They pick at number 15.
David Bailey.
We're at pick 4 with the Titans.
Well, I'm just asking because Sports Meme asked the question.
Sports Memes channel, welcome. David Bailey, Texas Tech.
Kenyon Sadiq, Oregon.
All right. Now we
You
go
ain't
back
falling
to the
that far.
top to number 4 and the Tennessee Titans. They draft Houston.
The Astrodome.
Offensive tackle Francis Magoa.
Francis Magoa, Miami.
Francis Magoa out of
6
Miami.
feet
Offensive
6,
tackle.
6'6", 315 pounds, a well-built tackle prospect. They need
Pro
that.
comp.
They need that help, and you can insert him immediately.
Pro comp is Chicago Bears offensive tackle Darnell Wright.
The Titans need line help now. Cam Ward is
Badly.
not going to survive if they don't.
And that's a former teammate of Cam Ward. So I think that's going to be benefiting him a lot more than you think.
That will work a lot. That will work well.
Agreed.
I think we went to the Giants at 5.
Yep.
6 is the Browns.
The Cleveland Browns. We're the Cleveland Browns. They forfeit their pick due to being the Cleveland Browns. But if we're going realistic,
we have a surprise bit of news. The Cleveland Browns just forfeited all their draft picks.
Do you know how bad
I think
that happens?
they're going to reach and select Mansour Delane, DB out of LSU. His pro comparison is the newest member of the LA Rams, Trent McDuffie.
That's a comparison.
We already went through pick 7.
Yep.
Pick 8. Oh Lord.
Who's that? Who has pick 8?
Number 8, the New Orleans Saints. They draft the Superdome.
They're gonna draft Sonny Styles, linebacker out of Ohio State.
Okay.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Who are they gonna pick?
Garrett Nussmeier out of LSU.
They are not selecting Garrett Nussmeier the year after drafting their quote-unquote quarterback. It's going to be at least another year before they draft a new quarterback.
They draft Garrett Nussmeier out of LSU.
It's going to be Sonny Styles. You know why? This dude is 6'5", runs a 4.46, has a 43.5-inch vertical, and is 244. His comp is Fred Warner. If you can get that comparison and a 91 grade, you're going to go far in this league.
All right.
Won't fall to New Orleans.
Of course, we know number 9 is the Kansas City Chiefs. We talked about them.
We talked about the Chiefs already.
This is I think we talked about the second pick of the Giants, which is number 10.
I don't think we talked about.
I don't think we did either. Joy, who
but I know who they're going to take.
Carnell Tate, Ohio State.
Carnell Tate, Ohio State is going to be
Carnell Tate.
Second pick of the first round.
Malik Neighbors needs a running mate badly.
But if Mekhi Lemon is still on the board, I would take Mekhi Lemon.
I mean, look at how Emeka Egbuka did for the.
For me, if you put Mekhi Lemon and Carnell Tate on the same team, I think Mekhi Lemon outperforms him. I'm going to take Mekhi Lemon to go to the Giants. I don't want that for him because this is like the most promising wide receiver out of this whole class.
Yeah.
But it might be his fate at the end of the day.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Who's next?
Next one is A Pizzle's team at number 11, the Miami Dolphins.
I have a surprise.
That's where Garrett Nussmeier goes.
No. No. No.
I have a surprise. Malik Willis, right?
I have as it stands right now, Quinn Ewers would be their starting quarterback.
So you know what, Droid? Still on the team, I believe.
So you know what, Droid? I repeal my statement. I think they do go after Garrett Nussmeier.
Yeah, Garrett Nussmeier.
I take back my statement.
It's definitely a reach because he's ranked 87th.
It's a reach, but what's the one position Miami needs badly?
A QB, but I think they're not going to draft that first round. I think what they're going to do first, and I know it's stupid to say because chances are they won't actually do this, but I think they draft the 6'4", 320-pound Penn State guard.
Some line help.
It could go either way.
And his pro comp is Quinn Miners out of the Denver Broncos. Went to UW Whitewater,
Wisconsin.
Okay.
So we talked Cowboys at 12. Yep. Who's at 13?
The Los Angeles Rams.
LA Rams?
The LA Rams select.
Who's their tight end right now?
Wait a minute. Just a moment.
Ooh, I don't know.
Just a moment. I know I shouldn't make this joke, but I'm going to make it anyway. You know who the Rams select?
The playmaker.
Darnell, the playmaker Solins, to be their next head coach.
I think who's their tight end right now?
Oh,
as far as the Rams go, I think
Jake
they go.
Slaughter's a bit of a reach.
You know what? Dylan Thieneman, Oregon, safety.
Yeah, I like that. But here's the thing that I'm questioning now. Where's Jeremiah Love? Why have we let him drop so far?
Because it's Jeremiah Love and it's Notre Dame.
Good question.
Simple as that. It's Jeremiah Love and it's Notre Dame. I wouldn't be surprised if Jeremiah Love falls to midway through, not even below midway through the first round, which is stupid because he's a premier running back.
But I think we just glossed over him. Reality, I think the team who takes him will be the Arizona Cardinals. It's not what they need, but it's definitely what they will draft.
It's one of the best on the board, too.
They have James Conner. They're not going to waste it.
Yeah, they got James Conner, but that's James Conner.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think the Cardinals would take a running back. At least I don't think they'll take a running back. This is why I don't do mock drafts.
Well, would you rather him go to Arizona or Tennessee?
Neither.
You gotta pick one.
No, I don't.
Picking one gun to the head, you probably would go with Tennessee, mainly because Tennessee desperately needs a running back.
But will Tennessee take one?
It's
you know
Tennessee.
what?
Your guess is good as mine.
I think Tennessee would be the team that would select Jeremiah Love.
So who do we say for the Tennessee Titans? I don't even know.
It was a guard.
We rescind whatever that was, and the Tennessee Titans select Jeremiah Love, running back, Notre Dame.
All right, number 14, the Baltimore Ravens. Oh boy,
Spencer Furneaux out of Utah.
What's his position?
Tackle.
Okay, so some offensive line help.
6'6", 308. They say he's somewhat. They say he's somewhat undersized, but when you have King Henry, all you need to do is make a little bit of a crease, and Derrick Henry will do the rest.
Make a crease or seal the corner.
Competitiveness, strong, and Baltimore is going to run more of an outside zone scheme anyway.
Okay,
and hopefully Spencer Furneaux can keep Lamar Jackson where he's supposed to be, in the blank pocket.
Because why? Because yes, Lamar, it is you.
Because yes, Lamar. I have to find that meme now.
Throws downfield too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's Dak Prescott. We talked about number 15, which is the Bucks. The second pick for the Jets is at number 16.
16, you said?
Yep. We pick Ryan
I'm gonna
McCarthy.
hate
Kenyon Sadiq. I think
to be
they
the
need a tight end so bad.
Get out of my head, man. Because that's where I was going. Kenyon Sadiq.
Okay. I made a bad joke one time and I said the Jets select Antonio Brown as their owner just to get a rise out of Mr. Coffee.
Oh, God.
No, it's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen.
So,
Dadgummit, I don't have it.
Offense. So, what was the pick you said for the Jets, Droid?
Probably some offensive linemen.
Okay, I was like,
actually, no. I said in reality, because they don't have a good quarterback, I would say they select Ty Simpson. But I think they select what's his name? I think it was a safety.
Okay, I was saying, did they go offensive defense?
Oh no, it was linebacker. It was Arvell Reese, Ohio State.
Okay.
Next one
at number 17, the Detroit Lions.
Oh, the Lions?
Yes, the Lions.
The Lions.
The Lions are thinking, let's
I'm
go
gonna
back to
troll
losing.
here.
Parking was easier.
Cardinal Tate.
No, just because he's
there. Carnell Tate.
He's just there.
But realistically,
Like the
I think
Cleveland
they
Browns.
select Jermod McCoy, 6'1", 188-pound cornerback from Tennessee.
Okay.
Hmm.
You got one, Snowman?
Where did we put Caleb
God.
Downs? We gave him to Cleveland, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you gave him to Cleveland. That's your fault.
Listen. This is the Cleveland Browns we're talking about. They're probably
know
going to let him fall to Washington. Okay,
I know that.
Y'all gonna summon Mr. Bay over here. He gonna be like, I'm gonna drive to
Bring him on.
We're gonna revive Chris Simpson. He's gonna come on the show while we're live
While
and be
we're
like,
doing
"You
this,
fools,
right?
You let Caleb Downs go to who?"
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about the Detroit Lions.
Yes, we are talking about the Lions.
Hold on a second.
Tails.
TJ Parker, Clemson.
Okay. All right.
So it was a choice for me between him and Denzel Boston out of Washington.
Okay. All right. To number 18, they go to the neighbors to the north in the Minnesota Vikings.
Paul Allen's drinking bill.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding.
The shot is up.
The kick is up.
Still up.
No good. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
And it's no good. I
Okay.
think it's going to be Reuben Bain Jr., linebacker out of Miami.
I don't think it's going to be him. I think
Not
it'll be Caleb
linebacker,
Banks.
edge rusher. Jesus.
I think it'll be Caleb Banks out of Florida. 6'6", 330. They need the beef on the defensive line.
Okay. Number 19 is, oh, Jesus Christ. And that's who they pick. I'm talking about the Carolina Panthers. Picking number 19.
Everybody.
We get everybody else.
Jalen Daniels, quarterback key.
No. Casey Concepcion out of Texas A&M.
Okay.
5'11", he's undersized at 5'11" because average receiver now is like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
And about 215 pounds. So Casey, 5'11", 190. He can sprint with the best of them. What you have to do with him is make him a slot or a hybrid.
Okay.
But you can work with Casey Concepcion. That's my pick for them. Casey Concepcion out of Texas A&M.
All right. Number 20 is, oh, Jesus Christ, for real this time. Because it's the Cowboys picking, again, this is via a trade. So the Cowboys take their second pick.
Their second pick?
The second pick. With the
Caden
20th pick,
McDonald from Ohio State.
I have them selecting Caleb Lomu out of Utah. Tackle.
You already had somebody select them, though.
No, I didn't. There was another tackle.
Oh, Spencer?
Yeah. Yeah, this is another tackle out of Utah. 6'6", 308. And if the Cowboys want to get back to their Super Bowl ways, they need to run the doggone football. A lot.
Please. We need that. All right.
We need to see it.
I definitely need to see it. At number 21.
Let me correct it. Victor needs to see it.
I certainly do need to see it.
He said, please, Lord, let me see it just once in my lifetime.
I mean, I've seen the other Super Bowls of the 90s, but it's like, doggone it, I'd like to go back to one more, please.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least not get laughed at out of the playoffs. Number 21, oh boy. The turkey of the 2025 NFL draft.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I got to tell you this story because before you jumped on last year's stream, we were talking about who is the Steelers going to pick. And we're like, oh, they're going to definitely take a flyer on Shedeur Sanders. They got to. They need a quarterback.
Yes.
The first thing comes to his mind. I think I'm going to be wrong, but I think Pittsburgh's going to bleep it up.
Oh yes, I do remember this. And what do?
They bleep it up.
They pick Derek Harmon,
which brings to mind the question. Wait, come here. Which brings to mind, to honor our fallen buddy Chris Bates, which brings to mind the question.
In the all types of blue hell.
Exactly.
I think the best overall pick that they could make here is Emmanuel McNeil Warren, 6'4", 201 safety out of Toledo.
Okay.
Their actual pick,
is Aaron Rodgers.
Is going to be punter Brett Thorson out of Georgia.
Okay.
They would do that.
I mean,
punter, the punter.
You wrong.
Number 22.
Victor, I hate your guts for that joke. You wrong, man.
Number 22 has the funkiest fight song I've ever heard, and I love it. And that's
San
the
Diego
San Diego Superchargers at 22.
They select D'Angelo Pons out of Indiana. Secondary help.
Okay. Yeah.
Great ball, great hand skills, great ball skills. He's undersized at 5'9" and $173. But if you watch D'Angelo Pons at any time, especially in the game that I did when they played Oregon in Atlanta to go to the national championship game, the first play of the game, he picked it off and ran it into the end zone. That shows you the great awareness that he has, the great anticipation that he has.
He's a ball hawk.
And he's a ball hawk.
Okay.
He is a ball hawk. So I have the Chargers selecting D'Angelo Pons out of Indiana.
All right.
You know who I think they're going to select? I think they're going to select the other side of the ball from Indiana. Omar Cooper Jr., 6', 199, wide receiver out of Indiana.
I thought
in his pro comparison, I hope he does the stuff on the field and not off the field to his comparison. Rashee Rice.
Rashee Rice.
God. Droid, I mean this kiddingly, and I know we talk about stuff on the field, but that ain't a good comparison in a couple of ways.
Poor Rashee Rice. He'll never live that down.
Poor Rashee Rice.
Him. How about the poor victims?
The poor woman that got
Wait. Caleb Hernandez is in with us now, aka Damian Hernandez is in with us. The Steelers draft another Shedeur Sanders. Oh my Lord.
Chargers trade their pick for AR-15.
AR-15. No, they don't.
No.
Wait, what did the umpire say to us, Victor, when we were at
no.
Exactly.
All right.
Next one.
You're out of here. Oh, sorry.
Now, number 23, we'll probably ask this again come the next hour, but it belongs to my rivals to the east, the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fry or fry?
Fry, Eagles, fry.
Fry, Eagles.
It's the craziest thing I have ever heard. Fry, Eagles, fry. That's got to be the best insult I've heard over the Philadelphia Eagles. And it wasn't even intentional.
We will not be bringing it up tomorrow.
Oh, yes, I am. It's clipped now.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
In a pan right next to me.
In a pan right next to me. Fly, Eagles, fry.
Like the
French fry.
Now we got to come up with We got to come up with a full parody for that now. Oh my Lord!
We
better take a break. We better take a break.
We gotta take a break.
Why we gotta take a break? Because the next pick is the Browns.
And not only
that, we're taking a break.
Not only that, we got to come up with a parody now for Fly Eagles Fly. Oh my God! And we will not be singing it next hour. That's why we're getting all these jokes out now. And we're over, and I'm getting yelled at. We're overdue for a break.
We'll see y'all.
Even my producer behind me is cracking up about this. Snowman in the morning, back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
Cause we take this job so serious.
What are we doing?
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Are you okay?
Oh my heavens. Oh my gosh. I have a headache.
Caleb Hernandez, stop snitching.
47 after the hour, and we just had the cut of the year. Yeah. Thank you, Victor Locke, for that.
Lord, help us, Deb Wickus. It will
please
fry us.
Please don't say anything.
I'm not.
We're saying it. We're saying it. I don't know what
you're
you're
not.
talking about, Victor.
I feel like Foghorn Leghorn. Don't do it. I get blamed for it.
You're darn tootin' you're gonna get blamed for it because you said it.
Because you're the one who slipped up and made that whole thing.
I think what Victor was trying to say.
Let's fly, Eagles, fly.
You can hear the lyrics forming into his head. E-I-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
He's gonna be brought up during.
Is that what we're gonna sing after every Eagles loss this year? Fly, Eagles, fly. You just lost to the Saints.
Oh no! Do you know? Do you know how? I'm telling you right now.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry.
If the Eagles ever lost a game to the Saints, you'd have
We
Deb
would
in
not
here mad.
listen.
You'd have Cool in here mad.
Listen,
Cool
if the
McCain.
Eagles,
Cool Breeze McCain.
if the Eagles ever lost to the New Orleans Saints without Drew Brees in tow,
Right.
that entire hour,
That kills me.
The entire second hour of the following show, we would be invaded by Deb Whitkus and Cool McCain. I would give them the camera. I'll take myself off of the camera and walk out for an hour.
Listen. I'm gonna be so honest. We talk about Mike drop Moran. What about Mike drop Victor Locke?
Victor. No, give me this button. You know what?
Oh no.
That comment constitutes this. Ladies and gentlemen, the are the random musing of
Oh Lord.
I don't think you're ever gonna top that.
I won't.
I don't think you're gonna top Fry Eagles
Mr.
Fry.
said Fry Eagles Fry.
Okay.
And I can only laugh because Lord knows I have screwed up so many words in almost 31 years. Okay.
Left-handed kicker.
And folks, that one happened live on the air, okay? Yeah. I am not innocent of any of those charges, okay? I have messed up words on the air live, okay?
Lord have mercy. I just didn't expect that.
Gosh.
I heard it and I was like, hold on. He said Fry what?
I did too. I did too.
I said it correct.
We were talking about
time, and
folks.
I said it wrong the second time. So it came out Fly Eagles Fry. And always Fry Eagles like, yeah, let's go with it.
In case you're just joining us, we're in a bit of a laughing fit because of a blooper Victor did live on the air.
He did it on purpose, I swear.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't.
I know he did it, but still, I'm gonna give him. We're gonna give him shit for it.
Mr. Hernandez is trying to snitch on me too. I can already see him.
Fly Eagles Fry. I think Victor got so excited to talk Eagles.
Yeah, because I want
he slipped.
I can say it with.
Look. And it was right. And it was right. You know what? What makes it so bad? Victor led with that statement when he said, "Is a team to the north of us,
our rivals to the east,
our rivals to the east." There you go. Thank you. Our rivals to the east, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the next sentence we heard was "Fly Eagles Fry."
Fry Eagles. That's his Fry Eagles Fry now.
Now we got a parody in the works. Lizzie Claudio, good morning to you. Now we got a parody in the works.
Oh my God, no.
We got a parody in the works.
All right.
Lizzie, you're right. Game over.
Very much so. Very much so. 24. I'm gonna try to get back out here. 24 goes to. I can't even say it now. I can't believe that just came out of my mouth.
He's like looking at his hands like, what have I done?
What? Because look, I can't
do it.
Look, I can't do it. I take playful shots at the Eagles because of my friends. Lord help me, this gets back to Cool.
Yeah. Oh, Cool McCain will hear this if it's the last.
Lord, oh Lord. if this gets back to cool, and I may have messaged him during the break.
Oh Lord.
I can't get over it.
I did not. I can't continue.
It sounds like something you do, but you're too kind at the end of the day.
I can't continue. Holy cow! I can't continue.
that topped everything we were about to say.
Vic,
going to say.
I think we just float until 12:30 when Deb gets here, so we can somewhat get back on track. Vic just shut this hour down.
24. Excuse me. 24.
And Damien says, "Hey Vic, don't put me in your problems. I'm not the one getting my butt kicked by Deb." Oh yes, you are, Damien. Oh yes, you are. You encourage. Wait a minute, Damien. I say this playfully. You encourage this.
Yep. And here comes Caleb Hernandez Moore trying to get me in trouble. No, thank you.
Oh God, Caleb Hernandez. Thank you, Chris Dietz, for that. Because when we did our offshoot draft, when we did our mockingly mock draft, we're gonna have a title for it. Chris Dietz, deadpan face and all, looked in this camera and said, "Oh, the Bears pick is easy." I said, "Who is that?" He said Caleb Hernandez. Whole set cracked up.
Me no speak English, amigo.
What did I fool? You think not speaking English will be good? I speak Spanish.
Wait, Damien says he's no speak English.
That's a lie.
Oh my heavens! No, stop.
I was gonna say we'll be back after this, but jeez, we need a break.
I think wait. In honor of one of our crew members, I'll use a clip popular to her that would apply to Deb.
Uh-oh. I did have this one interesting idea. I don't know if it would work, but we would need a lot of research to do it. You know how some of the players when they get drafted, their style of dress is going to be considered debatable as some, right?
Yes.
Take pictures of everyone who's drafted and their outfits, and just have Jen critique them, all of them. Why? Because Jen, it is you.
You know what, Victor?
What?
You just gave me one hell of an idea. We're gonna have to tape it.
Yep.
In advance, given her schedule change, but you just gave me one hell of an idea.
Like I said, because Jen,
we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't know how, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. Let's try and get back to business.
Number 24.
Try being the operative word.
Oh, now what? I didn't see anything.
Okay. Victor, this is your mess, and it's your fault.
I know it's my mess.
And it's your fault.
I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to make up for it, get back on track.
I know.
Start howling with laughter.
Are you surprised given what you said?
No. 24 is Mr. Bay's team again, the Cleveland Browns.
We never finished our pick for the Eagles.
Oh, no, I thought you guys already picked for the Eagles.
We were too busy laughing.
Okay, let's go back. The Philadelphia Eagles fly. Eagles fly.
The Eagles select Chris Bell out of Louisville. Because they're going to lose A.J. Brown to the Patriots.
Yes, they are.
So you need that.
What if AJ Brown goes to the Bears?
No, he's going to the Patriots. No, no,
Droid,
no, and
who the Eagles
no.
pick?
Droid, pay attention.
No.
He said, I don't care.
What?
I don't.
Now we move on to the Cleveland Clowns.
To the Cleveland
I
Browns,
really don't care.
Nah, I don't care either. Move on. Next one.
who select Antonio Brown Jr. Antonio Brown. Who the Browns pick?
Next.
Okay.
Antonio Brown Jr., the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth.
Next
one,
please.
Next one is going to perk up Damien's ears because it's going to be number 25. It's the Chicago Bears. So who joins the number one quarterback of last year? Caleb Williams.
Caleb Hernandez.
Shut your mouth.
Who joins
Shut
Caleb Hernandez?
Shut your mouth. Okay. We're headed into the third hour, just laughing our heads off right now, folks.
I think we need to take a break. I gotta go to work.
Okay. Oh man, Droid, you have a great day at work, my friend, and thanks for.
I will try, and I pray for you, Victor, when Dead Wickus comes on. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you, brother.
I'm keeping my mouth closed.
Oh no, Snowman's
No,
going
you are
to make
not.
it wide open.
No, you're not.
I'm keeping my
Wait,
He gonna open your jaw manually. Don't play with him.
Wait a minute. Victor keeping his mouth closed when Deb gets
That's
here?
a lie.
No, I'm
I know
keeping my mouth closed.
All right, Droid. Thanks, buddy. We love you.
Thank you,
See you
Droid.
tomorrow. We do need a break. Bad.
Badly.
Oh my God. I can't believe that happened.
I can't either, and I said it.
I know. You're the one that flubbed it up, and now it's
That's the thing. That's the thing. Great.
Why is my creative brain on overload right now?
Please don't. Where's the dog? I need someone to I need a bait switch with the dog. Where's the dog at? Have Shane take this.
You're the one who said it, you fool.
I'm out here like Speedy Gonzalez. See ya.
You ain't going no damn where. Hour 3 after this.
See.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy,
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Oh, yes. The tradition, the pageantry, the spectacle, the history, the slut. Wait. I gotta rep my brother's stuff right. All my DMV soldiers, stand up! And welcome to the Commander's Gridiron Report. You want your commanders to be repped right? Well, D. Willie is your man. Commander's Gridiron Report. Every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. Eastern, 10:05 a.m. Central. On the Sotoba Media YouTube channel. Music by J. Cool.
Where my soldiers? Right side. Commanders. Where my soldiers? Left side.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks!
Okay.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
PM tonight, the crew gets together to cover the 2026 NFL draft. It's live, it's hilarious, and there will be a few drinks consumed, especially given what happened last year.
Oh, yes.
We'll talk about that in a moment because I think we're all going to need it.
Yes.
12:05, and I'm feeling good going into hour 3 because when I did 3 hours before, I would always get worn out because I was so used to doing 2. But I'm feeling pretty good. Coffee helps, and a good night's sleep helps, and a good attitude helps. 12:05, we owe you an ID. This is Snowman in the Morning.
From the Snowman Multimedia Studios, this is Snowman in the Morning. Broadcasting live across the country and streaming worldwide. Heard on our incredible family of affiliate stations, from the South to the Midwest to the Carolinas and beyond. If you're listening on one of our partner stations, we see you, we appreciate you, and we're just getting started. Where the hottest of hot takes meet the coldest of cold hard facts. For fans, by fans, all heart, all action. This is Snowman Multimedia.
Holy, you smoke!
I am too old for this bull.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch! Oh, hell no!
I ain't got no time for this bull.
That's what Deb's gonna say in a half hour.
No, please don't.
That's what Deb's gonna say in a half. You know what? I just happened to be on my Instagram page, and guess who showed up?
Oh, no.
You know what? No. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm just gonna take care of this piece of business, and we're gonna move on. Hour 3 of Snowman in the Morning. 12:06 is your time. 6 minutes past the hour, and after we're done here today, I got about 10 minutes to get a quick nap, and then I'm on with Rod Peterson at 1:15. Then Mike Debate will join me. We'll tape an interview, getting ready for tonight's draft. But man, this has been fun.
Yes, it has.
This has been fun. This is the kind of hilarity and knowledge that you can expect from the 3-hour edition of Snowman in the Morning.
Word salad.
Now I plugged the sentence. All
Also, guys,
of our affiliates have been updated. Go ahead, Victor.
Also, if you guys like what you see and like what you hear, the hilarity, the sports, all that, help my man out with the Cash App. I believe the tag is $tallman Dr. K50. Also, if you just want to just like, share, subscribe, that helps too.
It does. And want to thank everybody that has subscribed not only to our main channel, but our Snowman in the Morning channel and our Watch SMSN channel, Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. That is live and smoking.
Nice.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask a very dangerous question. Where did we leave off?
We left off with the Bears.
Burrs.
And the number 1 quarterback, Caleb Williams.
Shut your mouth.
I'm going.
What? The Bears select Jacob Rodriguez, linebacker, Texas Tech.
Oh, so help out with the defense.
I think that's where they go in the first round.
Yeah.
Because the latter part of the season, that defense got, and it's not because of their play, it's because of their injuries. They got wrecked.
Yeah, they got wrecked.
They got absolutely wrecked.
They became mashers of their own. So yeah, they need some help. Need some help.
So
on the
you want to shore up that defense, and you want to give it some depth.
Go Beagles.
You want to give it some depth.
Really, Caleb?
Wait, what?
Damian Hernandez said, "Go Beagles."
Beagles.
Really?
God. Really, Damian? Really?
Number 26. Go all the way up to the Northeast, and we see the Buffalo Bills.
Okay. The Buffalo Bills select Caden McDonald out of Ohio State.
Okay.
Shore up that defensive line, and you got one at 6'3", 326.
This is going to be the pick of the draft. This is going to be the pick of the draft for Snowman. He's going to have his ears perked all the way up because at number 27, it is his beloved San Francisco 49ers.
And I have the pick for them.
Okay.
Out of Arizona State, Max Ahanakor, tackle, 6'6", 330 pounds. He only began playing football in 2021. He's Nigerian American. He's technically inconsistent, but he's a raw beast.
He's a raw talent.
All right.
And
he's a very raw talent. So get him in Kyle Shanahan's system.
Yeah.
He would. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes the bookend. If they select him, if he becomes the bookend.
And
the thing we need most is depth.
Yeah, and the 49ers do have a really solid offensive line training core. So the training staff is for the 49ers has been pretty good. So I would say even with him being a raw talent, that would be great fit for the Niners because you still need someone on the offensive line to keep Brock Purdy upright.
The other pick I was looking at, and I think Pizzo looked at this as well, is a fellow named Caden Proctor out of Alabama. Ready for these numbers? 6'7", 366. Powerful offensive line, good coordination and movement and ability. Got to work on the foot speed and arm length for tackle. He may, if the Niners select him, do not be surprised if they move him to guard.
Yeah, I was gonna say all you need if you're a tackle, you just need to have that quick first step. If you can get that quick first step off the snap count, you'll be golden. So for someone that size, if he could just shore up himself, he can still be good on tackle as long as he gets that quick first step. So that would be something again that you get in his training.
So if it's a Hanakor, he'll start at right tackle and bookend Trent Williams. If it's Caden Proctor, do not be surprised if they move him to guard. Gotcha. Because Caden Proctor loves to hit people. And with the and you know the best part, if they select Caden Proctor, the 49ers love to run the football, as you well know.
CMC.
And we got the best damn running back in the game in Christian McCaffrey.
CMC will make hay if he's got that line in front of him.
Yeah, that's where we need. In fact, I'll change my pick. I'll go ahead and say they will draft Caden Proctor out of Alabama.
Okay.
Because where we have been getting shredded is the interior offensive line.
Right.
There's so much turnover.
Lots of penetration in that interior offensive line.
Yeah, interior offensive line is where we need the most help. So if you select a fellow like Caden Proctor, 6'7", and have him help create some holes for Christian McCaffrey, McCaffrey's going to be fine. Purdy is going to be fine. Not to mention we just got Mike Evans from Tampa Bay.
Niners select the SCP Foundation. Why? George Kittle. His doggone monster.
Why do you think I call him the animal?
I call him the animal too.
Why do
I
you
also
think?
walk conspiracy too.
Why do you keep calling my
I
tight end?
You know why?
No, I don't. You need to explain that one.
I called it beforehand. We moving on. 28.
No.
is
No. I ain't letting you get away with this one. You must explain to the folks, and folks, if you haven't figured out by now, it's a running joke. You got to tell the fans that are just tuning in why you call George Kittle is a walking conspiracy.
For 2 years running. Well, I'll say for 2 years in a row, the biggest boogeyman, the nightmare for the Dallas Cowboys has been George Kittle. He burned us on one catch. They burned us on another catch. We've been kicked out of the playoffs twice by the Niners. Guess who? George Kittle. And he's just honestly, he's the tight end's tight end. He is so good at pretty much everything that you get mad because he's on the opposite team. He's great at blocking. He's great at catch. We've seen how he catches. And he could burn you. And he's a wrestling fan, so I like that personally. But yeah, I always consider him to be a walk conspiracy because you get the one person that's just going to continuously burn us. CMC is also a boogeyman, but I don't think the Cowboys fear him the way they fear Kittle. They fear Kittle.
They should also fear McCaffrey, but as you said, and we see the Cowboys this year, this time in Dallas.
Yes, we do again.
But as you said, shut up.
Hey, the Cowboys Niners fight again. Hey.
Shut up. as we echo the playmaker here during hour 3. Oh my gosh. Can you believe George Kittle is 32?
Really? Only 32? Huh.
I just realized that he is 30. He is 32.
Wow. He got a full career ahead of him.
And he's got a new endorsement deal, which I may take.
Oh? Who?
He is 32. I can't believe that.
28. We go down to Houston. Who the Texans select? And Cole Johnson's listening. So
I know Cole Johnson's listening. Okay. They need help on the offensive line too, and I mentioned 2 good ones. Max Ahanakor out of Arizona State and Caden Proctor out of Alabama.
Right.
So whichever one the 49ers select, and I have them selecting Caden Proctor. Thank you, A Pizzle, for that note. Then
Texans take the
Houston will get the Texans will select the other beast known as Max Ahanakor.
Okay. That's a pretty good pick, especially if you're good, because it's either going to be Stroud or it's going to be Mills that you're going to be protecting. So you need to get as much protection as possible because this is now the second year that CJ Stroud got hurt for most of the season.
And it's the offensive line where the Texans need to concentrate. It's the offensive line. Deb Whitkus is on the way, and we share something that we both said about this year's draft. It's kind of bleh.
It's not gonna be as eventful as last year's draft, but we gonna make it work.
True. How does my wife put it? This draft is bleh.
Yeah. Number 29, the Kansas City Chiefs pick again. This is off of a trade.
Number 29, the Kansas City Chiefs select Jeremy Bernard out of Alabama. 6'1", 204 wide receiver. They need some offense.
Yeah. Number 30 goes back to A Pizzle's team in the Miami Dolphins.
This is a toss-up.
And which pick was traded by the Colts? Because the Colts do not have a first round
16
pick. Okay.
We're at 30 with Pizzle and the Dolphins, right?
Yes, sir.
The Miami at the 30th pick, the Miami Dolphins select Keelan Rutledge, guard out of Georgia Tech.
Ooh.
6'4", 330, very steady. He surrendered just 6 total pressures. And he could be a scheme dependent blocker, but I think Miami select. Oh my Lord, Damian.
Oh no, now what?
He has the
Dolphins
Dolphins
select Carson
Beck.
Really?
Which kind of fits because where did Beck play his senior season? Miami.
Yeah, that's true.
Which kind of fits. And I can absolutely see Carson Beck falling that far because we said it all show. This quarterback draft class is kind of
Yeah, well, this was not supposed to be the draft class for quarterbacks,
right? And we've all said, next year is going to be off the charts. Next year is going to be off the charts.
At number 31, the runner-up of the NFL Super Bowl and the Dogs team is the New England Patriots.
They select Father O'Shaughnessy.
There you go. Father O'Shaughnessy. Need you to
hell. Let me stop kidding around. The New England Patriots select Grayson Halton out of Oklahoma, 6'2", 292 defensive line.
Okay. That's like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, the team that will forever be in football purgatory.
And they're going back to purgatory this year. I don't care what anybody says, although that defense may say different. The Seattle Seahawks, and I have to say this correctly, the world champion Seattle Seahawks.
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to reach. With the 32nd pick in the first round, the Seattle Seahawks select Malachi Fields out of Notre Dame. 6'4" wide receiver. I believe if you pair him up with Jackson Smith and Jigba, it's party time.
That's crazy. That's a good one.
I believe they will reach and select Malachi Fields, but in that Seahawks system, I think he can flourish.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, I think he can flourish.
We did have a couple of prop bets in this draft, and
what's one of our prop bets? How bad the Steelers will mess it up?
Yeah, that was one. The other one is who will lose the draft.
The Carolina Panthers.
It could be the Carolina Panthers. It could be the Cleveland Browns.
No. Change that. 3 big losers in the draft: the Carolina Panthers, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Cleveland Browns.
It also could be the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah,
call me crazy because for some reason in the top 5 drafts has always been, I think it's almost always been number 3 that tends to screw it up royally. Now last year was number 5 with the Browns.
Yep.
But in the first 5 picks, it's usually number 3 that just screws it up royally.
Damian Hernandez, I could see the Pats trading that pick for AJ Brown with all the reports talking about the trading for him. I don't think they trade that. You know what, Damian? You have a point.
That's a point. That's a good point.
You have a point
because they don't have to really use that pick on a receiver because you're getting AJ Brown, and you're probably going to get some of your better picks on the line in the second and third rounds.
And I think the second, third, and fourth rounds is where San Francisco makes hay with their offensive line and getting all the depth that they need.
I will say mostly a lot of the depth the Cowboys have gotten have been in those subsequent rounds. Like we didn't really do much with our first round picks.
Nate Newton, Mark Stepnoski.
I think we got Javonte. I think we got Javonte Sanders out of the second or third round. I want to say that. We had a couple of pretty good pickups in the second and third, fourth rounds. So it's a pretty deep draft. It's just not deep for quarterbacks.
No, it's not. It's somewhat deep for skilled players.
Right.
It's just not deep for quarterbacks. That's next year.
That's next year.
That's oh my God, the quarterback class next year. I don't even want to think about it right now.
Arch Manning's going to head that class. That probably might be the next one that we talk about.
Arch Manning is going to command so much attention that I wouldn't be surprised if they make him the Heisman favorite again.
They probably will.
I would not be surprised if they make him if they make him the Heisman favorite again. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Ryan McCarthy with us says, "Good day, Snow Crew. Can't wait to see whose football career the New York Jets ruined tonight."
Well, I did say in my mocking draft, Ryan, that the Jets select Antonio Brown as ownership, and I'm like, no, I better not do that.
Do you really want him to come after you?
No, I don't need that villainy. I already created villainy this.
After the flub you had this morning.
Right. I don't want to create more villainy.
After the flub this morning. Folks.
Mess I made.
Folks, if you missed it, during the second hour, we got to we were doing our picks, doing our mock draft. And this is the only time I will do a mock draft, which is on the air. Mm-hmm. We were doing our mock draft. And we got to the Philadelphia
number 23.
We don't speak his name in the capital region, Victor. Oh my gosh!
Don't blame me. Blame
we got to number 20. We got to number 23, and it was the Philadelphia Eagles. Mm-hmm. And a popular song that I play on here, thank you, Deb, and thank you, Cool McCain, is Fly, Eagles, Fly, their fight song.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Victor decided to murder that.
Yeah, I messed up. I messed up.
And said, Fly, Eagles, Fry.
Fly, Eagles, Fry.
I'm not kidding. He said, Fly, Eagles, Fry. What?
I'm sorry, Ryan.
And it sent us into a 30-minute fit of laughter. Forget the fit of giggles. It was a fit of laughter.
We were hysterics.
We were in hysterics. So much so that we took a break and I laughed the entire time.
Yep.
I laughed the entire time.
Yes, right, it is.
And yes, it is. Isn't frying and eagle America. So far, Victor has the blooper of the year.
I do.
Now watch. Now watch. I say that, and I'm going to jinx myself.
Mm-hmm. I said no, that's last year. You had the blooper of last year. With a right-handed kicker.
Oh my God. Right-handed kicker, left-handed. And I did it 3 separate times. I did that blooper 3 separate times in 3 consecutive weeks.
Yep.
Thank God it was late in the season. Let's pay some homage to Chris Bass because
yes, please.
Bass, we miss you. We love you. You gave us a lot of laughs, which is what we have done.
He made Friday so enjoyable. Like, even when I was in the office.
So enjoyable that I think tomorrow I'm going to repeat the special that I played, but with some different episodes. I haven't decided yet. We'll talk about that. But Chris Bass gave us some hilarious ads also, like this one.
Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson is brought to you by Penis Water for the ebbs and flows of life. Trust Penis 15 Water.
I forgot that was there.
It took me an hour to find it because I was determined to find it this morning.
That had me rolling. Snowman in the Morning brought to you by
Penis Water.
Excuse me?
I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from. But that happened. And Oh my God. And let me shout the Playmaker out for calling me and checking on me the day I found out Bates died. Love you, Playmaker. Thank you so much for that. Then, of course, there's this beauty.
So I realized that I think even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, and all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating, high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university, where everyone graduates. Magna cum stupid.
McCarthy did write the one for penis water.
Damien, that's a good idea, but that's wrong.
You
You should put Michael Penix on the picture of penis.
Of the penis water.
Oh no. Oh no.
What are you saying oh no for?
Michael Penix on an ad for penis water. Oh no.
Don't give me any ideas.
The jokes that are already flying over that man's name.
Mm-hmm. Witkiss' playbook is next. Introduce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual. And she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, "Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you and we'll figure it out."
Cause we take this job so serious.
I don't have a suggestion as to anything but keep the bitch. Keep her. If she does not,
Wow.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Clip that made Mike drop Moran a reality. 32 after the hour. Now, I told everybody who's coming next. I showed her a picture and she loved it. What I didn't show her was this little surprise.
I love it.
Welcome back for her third season with us. Two-time Emmy Award winner, Deb Witkiss. Good morning. How are you?
Hello.
Good
So
morning,
good to
Deb.
see you, Brian. Hi. How are you?
Victor's with us, and it was. I had so much fun making that element for you, and I knew you'd. I knew you'd.
Love it. I love
knew
it.
you'd
I
love
love
it.
that you kept it a surprise too. I was very honored to see the graphic. But now that it's my own little video.
It's your own intro. You know what tonight is? It's the NFL draft. We have been discussing first round picks and who goes where. And I only do a mock draft on the air. In fact, we do. It's now tradition. We do two versions of it. We do a hilarious version with all the crazy picks, and we got the real version that we have today. So you being the Eagles aficionado, where do the Eagles strike first?
You know what? I haven't even thought about the Eagles. That's hysterical. I actually more so I'm covering the Rams, and I'm literally going to be with McVay and Les Snead today. So I'm like so Rams focused at the moment. I have not even thought about the Eagles, to be honest.
So where do the Rams strike?
I mean, I think they're gonna go wide receiver. I think that's going to be the number 13 pick that they have in the first draft. I'm going Lemon for them. He's a big yards after catch guy. I think he's a perfect fit for McVay. Hometown. Yeah, I can't speak. It's early this morning, and I'm excited. Hometown kid, USC. McVay loves his wide receivers. Loves all of his players, but let's be honest. But Devontae getting a little older, Nakua just coming out of rehab. By the way, Puka was at the beginning of OTAs on Monday. Saw him there.
That's good.
Good spirits.
That's good.
We're so excited to have him back in the building and feeling good.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, last year the Rams went with a tight end. They took Terrence Ferguson last year first, but I think they're going wide receiver this year. That's just my
that would help.
The speed will help the Rams because that's how McVay's offense is designed. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do select Malachi Lemon. He stays home, like you said, 5'11", 195. Does he fit more outside or does he fit in the slot given McVay's offense?
I mean, that's hard to say because and the wide receivers they move. You know what I mean? Like they can play both. So yes. I think it's more. I think he's more of a slot guy, but that's just me in McVay. That's where I'm thinking for Lemon.
Do they grab any help on the offensive line?
Yes, I do think they do. And actually, I asked Steve Avila about that on Monday because that's kind of the rumors of they're going to get some offensive tackle. I think that was one of the things a little bit lacking last year. We got to protect Stafford here.
Yes.
He's getting up there. I mean, he obviously MVP season for Stafford, but I think I do think they are going to go with it, definitely getting some O-line help there.
Yeah, they need it because the latter part of the season, Stafford was getting beat up.
Yes.
And it's more of it's the same problem with the 49ers. I've said it for a few years. You've ridden shotgun with me when I said this. Interior offensive line. The interior offensive line of the Rams has got to be shored up.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And when Stafford gets frazzled, you can tell he's visibly frazzled on the field. So we don't want that. That we did see, sprinkles of that last season, and we just don't want. We want the Rams to go to the Super Bowl this year and the Eagles.
Yes.
Can I have both?
No, because you got to.
Ryan, can I have it all?
No. Because
she wants it all. She wants it now.
Of course she wants it all. And here's where the running joke keeps running because y'all got to come see us. And the most scary thing, I've said this, the scariest thing for the 49ers right now, they're healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, we've had this conversation so many times. Last season, we thought it was going to come down to San Fran and Rams. It didn't, but it was looking pretty good there for a while. San Francisco really their own. I mean, the amount of times I texted you guys being like, "Is this really happening? Did they just win this game?" Like that one game, Christian McCaffrey literally was not. I mean, he's never human, but that one particular game,
Right.
I was like, he just carried the entire team.
Yeah.
So
It was against Atlanta, and he had over 200 yards of offense by himself. I remember us doing the picks that week, and you picked Atlanta because the Niners were so beat up, which was a logical pick. Then Christian McCaffrey came out to play.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey was me wrong. Just him. I mean, solely him.
Now you get a healthy Niners team. Fred Warner is back. Dre Greenlaw is back in the fold for San Francisco.
Okay.
Huge pickup. He signed a 1-year deal during the offseason. And then, of course, one of the steals of the offseason in 33-year-old Mike Evans, who is still a number one receiver. So now, and you've said it many times before, the last thing you want to do is give Brock Purdy another toy to play with. Well, here you are. It's Mike Evans.
Yeah. And Shanahan's just such a good coach, too. I mean, he can just make anything happen. I mean, he's the reason why Sam Darnold was able to win a Super Bowl this year.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, indeed.
I credit him and Sam
Mhm.
and the team. But yeah.
Now, we did all the bad teams that need picks, and I know your time is short, so we're going to keep this to the NFC West.
Okay.
Why did the Seahawks let Kenneth Walker go? Why? He was a Super Bowl MVP with 130 yards, and they let him walk.
I was confused with that too. I don't know.
The look that Deb had was the look that we all had. Like, wait, they did?
I couldn't believe it. The news came across my timeline, and I would wait. What?
Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy.
Quit lying. You didn't say shit.
Well, legendary Dr. K. Okay, I have to ask Deb a question.
Yep.
Now, I made the joke about the Bears, and the Bears did pretty decently towards the
They
end of the
did.
season.
That joke did not age well, right?
It fell flatter than a pancake. All right, we made that joke last summer. That joke last summer, and it fell flatter than a pancake by the time the end of the season hit. Man,
but now that the Bears they've already just sent DJ Moore, they have a little bit of space to run with. Go ahead.
I'm not sure the answer to that. I mean, someone in the draft, obviously. Who do I have? Chicago. You know what? I have Chicago picking an edge first at number 11.
Oh, an edge rusher.
Yeah, first.
I had a toss up between an edge rusher and an offensive lineman because you want to keep Caleb Williams upright. That's where he succeeds. He has a nice if he has a nice pocket.
Very important to have your quarterback up.
Yes, indeed it is. If he has a nice pocket, then he can operate, and he doesn't get happy feet so fast. You know, so I had them picking an offensive line. Who did you have the Bears picking?
I have Harold Perkins out of LSU for this one.
That's a good one.
So you
Yeah,
shore up that
Chicago's building the defense around speed, so I think he's a hybrid weapon.
Yeah.
If he's still there at 11, he might go before.
That's a big thing.
And the Giants get 2 picks in the first 10 picks.
Well, and everybody is talking about that number 10 pick, right? And the Giants have done well in the last couple drafts.
Yeah.
You know, I think the Eagles usually win the draft, let's be honest. But the Giants are kind of right behind them. But I think they're going to go with a safety in that pick. I think they're going to go with Caleb Downs from Ohio State. That's that's just such a luxury extra pick.
And we talked about the fact that the Giants need to shore up their secondary because sometimes they get blown over the top. So that having a safety would definitely help them out.
That's how they got beat after they beat Philadelphia in the Meadowlands. How did the Giants get beat the rest of the season? Throw over the top of them. So they definitely need some help in the secondary.
Well, and they also lost their quarterback and Scatterboo too.
And they lost their two main pieces.
Bad. I felt so bad.
3 if you count Neighbors. They lost
True.
Dart,
That
they
is
lost
true.
Neighbors, and they
I
lost
forgot that.
Scatterboo. So they lost their triple threat.
Yep.
I feel so bad when they
So
lost Scatterboo because I really like how he plays.
I
Yeah.
love Scatterboo. I
So
love how
much.
Camp
Everybody
Scatterboo
does.
runs.
Yeah. And just the visual of him going down and the look on his face, and he knew it right away, and that was
He
heartbreaking.
did.
And
He
and
do it.
and Dart, to be honest, too, that look of
Mhm.
Dart knew it too, and just that couple seconds there was heartbreaking to
So
watch.
I gotta ask, who makes the bonehead pick? from the draft? Last year was the Steelers.
Um,
And I called that too because we covered the draft last year, here on the channel and here on the station. And before they could even pick something, I opened my mouth and I said the Steelers are going to mess this up. What happened? They messed it up.
right. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking everyone's thinking the Cardinals are going to trade down, but I don't know. We'll see. I think
You
they're
just
going.
answered my long question about the Cardinals. Do they trade down? You just answered my long question about the Cardinals. Man, what are all right? I will ask this question the same way you asked it to me when we texted each other recently. What the hell are they doing?
Well, and
I don't think they know.
but to that point, that was before Mike LaFleur took over, and I love Mike. Obviously, covered him in the Rams. So
True.
I mean, the entire system is different. I know he stepped in there. I saw him at Combine. He was, talking about different changes he's making for this season, and I'm hopeful. Jacoby Brissett is their quarterback, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's because I think they should have went Garoppolo personally, but
Yeah.
Garoppolo might be retiring. That's the rumor now. Either that or he's going to the Rams. McVay did say, they'll welcome him back with open arms. McVay loves Garoppolo, but I thought Garoppolo was going with LaFleur for sure, but that didn't happen. So, and I'm on the inside, but not that on the inside. Do I know why? No.
Right.
And you got teams sitting at home on the first night of the draft. One being the one in the household of Snowman being the Indianapolis Colts. Now they have a day to kind of think about what they're going to do. Where do you think they go?
I will tell you, there are so many positions that the Colts need filled. In the edge rusher, they need some help in the secondary, and they need a wide receiver because Pittman's gone now. I know Droid had selected him earlier, but if they go receiver, do not be surprised. Oh man, you know what? I let me change that. I think the Colts go with Blake Miller out of Clemson, tackle. They need offensive line help bad because Quentin Nelson took a beating the second half of the year.
Yep.
They lost 2 starting offensive linemen to injuries. So I think beginning the second round, the Colts start building with the offensive line, and you can get a receiver third or fourth round and put him and put him in that offense real quick with Shane Steichen and company. But the offensive line is where I'm looking at with the Colts second round and on.
Sounds good.
I have a question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Obviously, the Raiders are going to go with Mendoza, right? That's
yep.
Raiders.
I feel like they already had like a party. I don't know. I saw that somewhere. It was like Raiders party with the Fernando Mendoza, and like he's not even on the team yet. But
yep.
My question is, do you think they put in Cousins first and let him learn behind him, or do they go
no?
Honestly, I think they will. I think
I don't.
Here's why. It's the exact same thing that happened with the Falcons, almost step for step. Mac, like a huge contract to Kirk Cousins. Then you draft a quarterback supposed to be your quarterback for the future. You have them sit behind Kirk Cousins until he eventually and unfortunately he'll get injured, inevitably get injured.
Yeah, I agree with it. That's great logic. I can see it. I can see it happening.
And then
but there's
Mendoza
a part of me. There's a part of me that thinks Mendoza should get the keys right now.
I think he should, but I know they're gonna try and do it the old-fashioned way of letting Kirk because Kirk is a good teacher. He's a good teacher.
He is.
So
he is.
He's gonna be the guy who's gonna like take the front of it, have Mendoza be under the learning tree. And like I said, unfortunately, we know that Kirk will inevitably get hurt. I don't want that, but we know that that's what happens.
Nor do I.
So then after he gets hurt, Mendoza takes over.
Yeah.
I want to look at Atlanta real quick before we get out of here, because they have not one but two lefty quarterbacks. Michael Penix and of course Tua Tagovailoa.
And Tua.
How do you explain this situation?
Yeah. What are the Falcons gonna do with Tua?
What? He's sitting. I will.
Tua's definitely sitting.
Tua is not moving.
I'm not sure. Kirk Cousins, Tua. I'm not sure they made the right decision.
There was a lateral move. It was a lateral move.
That's exactly what it was.
I do say when the whole Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford thing went down years ago, I had the same thought. I was like, I feel like that was a lateral move, and not so much. But
not so much. No.
Yeah.
Not so much.
A long time though. I don't know.
It did.
I feel like it's a lateral move.
I mean,
one turnover for another turn.
Unfortunately, we know again. Michael Penix is having the same problem of staying healthy and staying on the field.
Right.
So at some point,
Tua is too.
Well, right, but I'm saying, like, at some point, you're going to have to bite the bullet and have to trust in Tua. Right. I mean, we were talking about this earlier with the Chiefs. Like, they still have to go through at least week 1, but they may have to do other weeks with of all people, Justin Fields.
Right.
That's going to be a mayhem and a half.
That scares me. All right, we got to go, and I know Deb has to go. So, Deb, thank you so much. We love you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm looking forward to a third season with you. Thank you so much.
Yes. I'll see you guys soon. Happy draft.
Happy draft.
Thank you.
Phew.
I got a date with Rod Peterson on the Rod Peterson Show, so we're going to close up shop early. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move, and always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope you all are too, and thank God that blooper did not come out. So long, everybody.
Come join us one and all later on tonight for the 2026 NFL Draft. You'll see me, you'll see Snowman, you might see some others as we laugh along.
And BYOB and your own snacks as well. Out.
Out.